The first water system in Dagupan City began in 1907 with 2 water pumps. Later, the Dagupan Water and Sewerage Administration or DAWASA was created with the late engineer Silverio Coquia as manager. It provided potable water in the poblacion and nearby communities like A.B. Fernandez Avenue, Perez Boulevard, the streets of Burgos and Rivera, and some areas of Barangay Tapuac, Maluwid, Lasip Chico, and Lasip Grande. Then comes the creation of the Dagupan City Water District. This was made possible through the Sangguniang Panlunsod Resolution Number 1463-87, dated April 20, 1987, during the term of the late Liberato Reyna, the father of DCWD General Manager Ramon Reyna. Its creation was based on Presidential Decree No. 198 or the Provincial Water Utilities Act issued by the late President Ferdinand E. Marcos, which authorized local government units to create their own water district subject to guidelines and regulations. The decree also created the Local Water Utilities Administration or LUWA, a national agency granted with regulatory powers to optimize public service for water service providers. On the basis of the City Council resolution, the Dagupan City Water District started operations on July 28, 1987 with the Conditional Certificate Conformance or the CCC number 287 pursuant to the provisions of PD number 198. After its formation, the Dagupan City Water District acquired ownership and management of the Dagupan Water Sewerage System, which was then dissolved. The newly created DCWD head office was at the foot of the giant water tank known as the Tanque. Today, the Tanque located at the municipio, and which could have turned into a relic, is still an active facility of DCWD operations, serving as an extension collection unit. After a few days at the Tanque office, DCWD transferred to a rented office at the Pese Militia Building at Burgos, Tapuac. But the July 16, 1990 earthquake damaged the rented office, and operations were moved to a nearby assembled wooden structure. The floors creaked, and the only amenities were the lights and electric fans, but water service had to go on. Worst, the tremor destroyed pumping stations, crumpled transmission lines, and severely crippled service operations. Thus, aside from the rehabilitation of the damaged pumping stations and transmission lines, it was obvious that DCWD had to move to a more spacious and convenient quarters to better discharge its administrative tasks as well as regain a measure of self-respect. It was at this crucial time that Ramon C. Reyna, a finance whiz and a CPA, was appointed into office as general manager. With him on the lead, plus the visionary leadership of the board of directors, prudent management, competent workforce, and most importantly, assistance from the Dagupan Earthquake Rehabilitation Program of Speaker Jose de Venecia, including Lua loans through Japanese government, DCWD was soon back on its feet. A few years after its rehabilitation, DCWD had accumulated enough savings to build its own headquarters. A property was acquired in the eastern barangay of Tambak along the Mangintabang Road, and in 1997, the new and modern building was erected. Built by phase, the three-level 30 million DCWD building, which GM Reyna reiterates with pride, was totally financed from its savings with no funding from the government. It features up-to-date corporate office facilities with a boardroom, data center, function rooms, library, canteen, and the chapel. On-site is the first and main reservoir of the water district. GM Reyna observed that while the offices were used during the year, the function rooms and other offices were mostly idle. So he thought of a way to make them productive and transform them into a center that caters training and civic activities. And so the DCWD Training Center was born. It started operations on March 1, 2002 and soon attracted clients, which eventually provided additional revenue to the company. Aside from this, DCWD was able to establish a DOH certified water testing laboratory. It caters to water refilling stations in water districts of Pangasinan and nearby areas. It is the first water district testing laboratory in Region 1 and is equipped with modern laboratory facilities. The DCWD continues to implement expansion projects, improve its facilities, and acquire modern and state-of-the-art equipment. All these in the realization of its vision to provide clean, safe, and potable water for the city of Dagupan for the 21st century and beyond.